Hey everybody, Sharon here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in Gwent, grabbing the Romeo and Juliet achievement. This is to destroy a doomed unit using another doomed unit. This is best done with a boosting partner in a private game. For your boosting partner, I highly recommend them use the Monsters starter deck because it's going to come with two cards that are very useful for this achievement, Harpy Egg and Lacerate. As for your deck, we are going to build off of the Liege starter deck, so make sure you use that as a base for this. You want to make sure you add in a few cards. First off, the key to this achievement is going to be the card Necromancy, so if you happen to have that from another achievement, make sure you add that in. You also want to run a copy of Wolfpack, very useful card for this. Also, from the starter cards, you want to make sure you pop in Alzur's Thunder and Lacerate. The more copies of those, the better. And once you have everything all set, it's time to start the game. Once again, highly recommend doing this with a boosting partner because the setup is all that much easier. So once you get into the game, the first step you want to do early on in the game is to make sure you get Wolfpack sent to the graveyard somehow. You can do this a myriad of ways. You can summon it and then have it killed by the end of the round thanks to the round ending. You can have your opponent kill it by using one of their various effects. You can kill it yourself if you have Lacerate. Doesn't really matter, as long as it ends up in the graveyard, we should be done for the first early step. As for the later steps, this is going to require you to have Necromancy, Alzur's Thunder, and as many copies of Lacerate in your hand, as well as having your boosting partner / opponent have Harpy Egg and as many copies of Lacerate as they can in their hand. So start off the play by having your opponent summon Harpy Egg, and then what you want to do on your turn is you need to make sure you take it out. This is where the Alzur's Thunder is going to come in handy since it's going to damage for 5, and that should take out the egg. Whenever a Harpy Egg hits the graveyard, it's going to special summon a Harpy token, and that's going to be a creature that has Doomed on it. So that's going to take care of the first half of the achievement, which is to make sure you have a Doomed card on your opponent's side of the field. Next step after that is to make sure you weaken Harpy. This is where the two Lacerates are going to come in handy. If you don't happen to have two Lacerates at this moment, you can also have your opponent use their copy of Lacerate in order to help you out. As long as you weaken Harpy down to 1, you should be good for the next step, which is going to be to use Necromancy. So use Necromancy, and that should summon something from the graveyard, but put Doomed on it. So make sure you summon Wolfpack using this ability. Now that Wolfpack has Doomed, you can use its ability once it comes out, and it should kill Harpy. And since a Doomed creature killed another Doomed creature, that should suffice for the achievement, and you should get it. There it is, 30 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.